What's going on, y'all? Happy Friday, and first and foremost, Happy New Year. Welcome to 2025, y'all, and let's all absolutely crush 2025. Wouldn't that be awesome? Let's just all will it to happen, right? So once again, Kevin Weedmark coming to you. I'm going to be coming to you every Friday of 2025, so this is the first one. And my objective every Friday is to really make sure that we are all on the same page, whether we're holding open houses, whether we're taking our clients out, showing them homes, we bump into somebody at a store, we talking to a family member, making cold, whatever it is, we want to make sure that we know what happened this past week so that we can be knowledgeable in talking with our client base and we're all beating to the same drum. So let's just kind of dive in. We're going to summarize the past couple weeks, really, because what's going on is with lack of significant data, we seem to just be moving in this sideways pattern. And, we saw this last year during the holidays, and it just kind of, with the holiday both falling on Wednesday of each week, it's kind of in the middle. We seem like we're just holding in this sideways pattern since the Fed spoke last on December 18th with their Fed policy change of reducing the Fed funds rate a quarter of a rate. And if anything, we've been actually on the increase on interest rates. The 10-year Treasury today, as a matter of fact, closed above 4.6%, one of the highest levels it's been at in all of, since May of 2024. So that is fairly significant. Traders are obviously also enjoying the holidays. So while we've seen a little bit of, some peaks and valleys over this couple weeks, a lot of it has been with the minimum amount of traders that have been on the floor. Any trade movement can kind of move the market and manipulate it. So the true test is really going to be when the rubber meets the road next week. The Fed is also, I'd like to point out, I believe it's losing its clout since it actually made the announcement on December 18th with the dot plot as well, indicating only 2 cuts instead of 4. Traders are kind of like at their wits' end with the Fed. No one's really happy with their policy decisions. I believe even during the pandemic, as much money as everybody was making and how aggressive the housing industry was and so on and so forth, obviously history has taught us that the Fed left the Fed funds rate near zero for way too long, has created this inflation that we're in right now. We just seem to be in this sideways pattern, and long-term inflation, no one really has an idea of when the hell is it going to let up. So we're going to just be kind of moving along right now for a little while. That's the message. We did have something, ISM Manufacturing Index was something that came out positive this week. But to be honest with you, traders don't give a shit. It's not significant enough to move the markets. And if anything, it came out today. It was actually positive, and it actually, all it did was kind of decrease the damage. We closed, like I said, above 4.6%. Next week, we're going to be settling back in. We're going to be diving into non-farm payrolls. We have JOLTS coming at us. We have initial jobless claims. We have ADP. So we're really going to get back into the meat and potatoes of everything next week. And then buydowns. Once again, especially if you're sitting here and you're in the Austin market like I am, and sitting here and you're analyzing it, it's obvious that buydowns are still king. If I'm writing any offer on a house, it's a negotiation point that I'm trying to get for my clients. So again, I strongly would suggest them. And if anybody has any questions on what those are, please let me know. And lower rates will be coming in 2025, but I would not hold our breath. And that brings me to my next point. On Monday, I'm going to be putting out, instead of rehearsing what just talked about for 2 weeks, this sideways movement, I'm going to be putting out my 2025 projections. Would love to hear any thoughts or comments you have on them. I'm going to be talking about the big players, as well as breaking down by quarter what I actually think is going to transpire. So once again, happy Friday. You need anything over the weekend, obviously I'm always working. Whether you want to text me, you want to make a phone call, you want to shoot me an email, no problem whatsoever. I'll be working, be happy to answer anything you need. You need a quote, you need a flyer, you need something, just please let me know. All right, y'all, have a wonderful, great first weekend of 2025, and we'll be coming at you on Monday with that 2025 projections. Everyone take care. You need anything, let me know. Cheers.